What's good, YouTube? This is Shaun Shorty, back with some NBA 2K21 gameplay. This time, my team, a no money spent series. And I know I never did this, posted any no money spent series on my YouTube before, but I have played my team over the past couple years, but I never posted them. And I've always done it no money spent. I never bought VC, so I decided this year I would post videos of it. So if you guys would enjoy this no money spent series, go like it up. So as you can see, we have daily rewards and we're about to get a token, and we got a PlayStation Plus award pack. Alright, so this is the team that we have going on right now, and as you can tell, we chose the Shaq starter pack. And right now the team is looking really iffy right now. But the first thing you want to do as a no money spent player is to not sell your players right away. What you want to do is maximize all your cards contracts. So right here, all the gold players have 8 contracts, silver players have 10, and bronze have 12. So what you want to do is maximize all their contracts, and then once they're out of contracts, that's when you want to sell them. Because as a no money spent player, you don't have any extra players till later on once you get MT. But just like when you start any other My Team every year, the first goal is to get the auction house. And to get the auction, alright, well, we already know this 2K, come on. We got a, oh yeah, we get the season for Durant. I forgot about that. But, oh my lord. But just like any other My Team, when you first start it, the first thing you want to do is try to earn the auction house. And to do that, hold up, I need to show you. Alright, we found it. So to get the auction house, you need to collect 30 cards. Now you might seem like that's pretty short, but that's gonna take time. But we got a head start with some locker codes, which is another way to grow your team a little bit more faster. So to input locker codes, you just go all the way to extras and pick locker codes. And now the main way how I find these locker codes is by Twitter. So yeah, but there is 2 codes that have been posted for a very long time, which is this code right here, My Team Community Hub. I'll leave it on the screen so you guys can input that. What? Did I type it wrong? Alright, well that code didn't work because I don't know why. I never even touched this account. But there is another code with that is Mamba Forever. So this gives you a Emerald Kobe Bryant, which is pretty good for the start because all of our good players is golds and below besides Shaq. So this Kobe is definitely gonna help the team, and it doesn't even matter where you land. But if you go on those wheels with the tokens, that's another extra help on earning more cards from the token market to earn the 30, and we landed on 8. But those tokens would be very helpful too in earning 30 cards right away for the auction house. So we got Emerald Kobe Bryant so far, and we got Onyx Kevin Durant. And now there's a lot more other codes, so I'll just fast forward them, but also leave the code on the screen for you guys to input. So I'll be right back when I input all the other codes. Alright guys, so after trying to input the locker codes that were still active, it was telling me that I already used some of those codes. And to prove to you guys that I did it, I'll show you my collection after this ball drop. But the only one that was able to work for me was the Killzamoy Myteam code. And I don't know, maybe because on my other account, I have another account that I use, which is my main, and I also play on the same PS4, so I don't know if that's the reason why, but I never used the Killzamoy code on my main account, so for the rest of the codes I used it on my main account, so I don't know if it's because I'm playing on the same PS4 that I can't use those codes that I used on my main account, but I'll prove it to you guys that I never use those codes on this account by showing you my collection. But right here, this is the Killzamoy code that worked for me. All the other codes should have worked for you guys if you never played Myteam yet or never inputted those codes, but for some reason I'm the one having problems. And we didn't get the Inferno pack, which is pretty crazy, but we'll take it because anything right now in this stage where we're at, anything's valuable to us. We need all the MT we need. So let me show you guys. We got I already showed you that we already got these packs, but I never see like I don't have extra gold consumables pack or inferno packs. And show you my collection, it's just straight up nothing. There's nothing else. I only have like an extra bronze player and that's it. So I don't know why I couldn't use those codes, but again, for you guys it should work. But so we inputted the codes and let's open those packs. So from this gold consumables pack, hopefully we get a contract because we need contracts. We need to maximize all of the contracts we need. So we got shoes and 2 contracts, which is pretty good. Another thing too guys is don't sell your contracts until like later on when you get like a bigger collection, because as of right now you need everything. So let's open up this PlayStation Plus pack, and we got a silvers, especially silvers. Like, you don't want to sell those cards after the 10 contracts are out. Their value is pretty good. Like silvers go for like 1,000 plus, depending on what kind of player it is and how rare they are, compared to bronze and gold players. So for silver players, just waste their contracts especially and then sell them because their value is way higher than gold and bronze. Alright, but enough talking. So to get to the 30, what I recommend you guys do is domination, and don't do the current, historic, or all time. What you want to do is do the heat check. Shout out to Flight, heat check. But because once you do all of these, once you do the whole domination heat check, you'll earn freaking Jameson, Galaxy Opal Jameson, which is pretty much the best free card you can get. Like, there's no other card that you can get for free that compares to him. So, and another thing is that all these tokens add up. So if you were to ever one day run out of players, these tokens all add up. And what you can do with those tokens is go all the way to the pack market and then the rewards. And if you were to ever run out of players to use, you just go to the emerald, which only costs 3 tokens, and you just buy them from there. And it'll just add on to contracts that you can just waste instead of using your valuable players and keep using your silver, gold, and bronze contracts on those guys. And for emeralds, they last for 6 games since they have 6 contracts, so you should be good. But like I said, do domination heat check. And Hall of Fame might seem scary to you guys, but it actually really isn't. These heat check players are basically like their base form card. So like Kyle Lowry, he's a Sapphire, or his heat check stats are basically like his Sapphire card, so you don't really have to worry. But since you guys are starting off like this, you need to make sure you win the game. You can't really doze off because these players you have right now, they suck. Even the starter pack card, Shaq, Wade, Iverson, those cards are not good enough. So you really need to try on these games, and yeah, you should be good. But another thing is that once you win this game, you earn like 1000 MT. And when I finish this game, I'll show you guys what you could do with that 1000 MT. Alright, actually guys, I'm going to show you a little quick tip on what you guys should do during this game so you can finish them on the first try. So, as you get into the game, you want to give it to your point guard usually, and then if you guys know how to do the speed boost glitch, you just want to do that and then drive in. Now, we have bad cards, so when we take layups after playing the screens, it's not gonna go in obviously in the first try, but it's whatever. Alright, but since we have trash cards, the offense is gonna be very iffy. But what you want to do on defense is just go in the 2-3 zone, shrink the floor, which allows them just to keep shooting. And in Hall of Fame difficulty, they actually miss wide open shots, so it's pretty weird. So you want to do is just the speed boost glitch, pick and roll, and if it's not open in the first try, you just want to keep spamming the pick and roll. So like that, math leads on Shaq, and that's easy. Alright, so again, on defense, go in the 2-3 zone, shrink the floor, it'll allow them to shoot. So we're just going to leave Lowry, alright, never mind. We're going to leave Siakam open, he's going to take a mid-range. And he misses. See, he was wide open too, and he missed that shot. And I make a dumb turnover right after. But Lowry takes another fading shot. Dude, this team is actually trash. Holy crap. Alright, but whatever. So what you want to do, again, just do the speed boost glitch, spam some pick and rolls, and eventually you'll get an opening. Now, this is for current gen. On next gen, I don't know if the speed boost glitch is still working on that console, but as for current gen, you just want to do the speed boost glitch on the pick and roll, and you should have an easy time scoring. But man, if we had better cards, this would have been way more easier to do this. But it's probably going to be a close game by the time this game is done. Alright, but Shaq is open, and oh my lord, he's going to go to the free throw line, and I'm pretty sure he has a bad free throw rating. But yeah guys, that's the tip on what to do on these domination games. So now I'll actually be back when this game is done. Alright, so we win this game. As you can see, the score is 66-49. And I'll say this, man, if you don't focus for the whole game, there's a good chance you're probably not going to finish the domination game on the first try to get 3 stars. And another thing is that I probably highly recommend to get the Shaq starter pack, because I'm so sure if I didn't have him, I probably would have lost this game. So as you're right here, you guys can see we got all 3 packs with the 1000 plus MT. And before we head out, let me show you, man. 40 points for Shaq in a Hall of Fame domination game. That's pretty crazy. As we head out, so one thing good about these domination games is that you get those 3 packs, and in those 3 packs, 2 of them you're gonna get a contract card. So that's the bright side about these games, is that these contracts are gonna add up over time, and as long as you don't fail to get 3 stars on your first try, then these contracts will definitely add up. So even if your players run out of contracts, you're gonna have hella contracts stacked up in your auction house or your collection that you could use. Alright, so we got these packs and the heat check players. We get more players to add to our collection to get the 30, and we still haven't opened up these packs, but we will do after. But for the heat check pack, it's a guaranteed player from the team that you just challenged, and what we pulled is a Patrick McCaw. I'm not mad about that because we're probably just gonna use him on our bench to waste his contracts. Alright, the next pack, it's a gold player, and we get Alex Len. Just more contracts filling up. The way I see it, guys, is that these players, they're not good, but they're just contracts to me. Like, you're not going to use them, but you're just going to use them for the contracts. So I basically see them as contract cards. And right here we get a bronze contract, which is very valuable. And since we didn't open these packs, we might as well just do that for now. And for that free agent Kevin Durant, I recommend you guys save that for later when you guys are doing harder challenges, or when you're doing multiplayer games, which is unlimited or limited, depending what the requirements are. Just because it's a 96 overall and his stats are really good. Alright, so we got the Kobe Durant. So besides domination, you can do triple threat offline. And so the first pack you get is either a Allen Iverson or Amari Stoudemire, or it might be vice versa for the second player, Allen Iverson or Amari Stoudemire. That's pretty much all I would go as far as, because you don't really gain that much really compared to domination, where you get like 2 players and contracts with the 1000 MT. So I recommend you guys do the domination set. So how do we know how much players we got after all of that? Alright, we have 27 cards already, dude. We already have 27 cards. So that's pretty much just one more domination game, or just doing the triple threat offline. Or you guys can just wait to do a locker code, but you might as well just get it out of the way because it's just 3 more extra cards. That might be the episode, guys. In the next episode, it'll probably be either me getting Anton Jameson, that, or if there's hella locker codes at 2K drops, and I'll have the auction house by then if they drop like 2 or 3 locker codes tomorrow. So I'll probably make a video depending when that happens. And yeah, so the next video will probably be unlocking the auction house. So yeah, that was the first episode, guys. If you guys really enjoyed this, if you guys want to see more no money spent series on this channel, please like the video. And yeah, this is Shaun, shorty, and I'm out. Shoot.